Talmud students pulling at the corners of their prayer shawls.
You transcend that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It transcends it, and Jerusalem speaks for itself because everybody wants a foothold. And in Victorian times, the British weren't here back then, it was still Ottoman Turkish.
Yes.
Every major power in the world wanted to have a foothold here in Jerusalem, here in the Holy Land, and they were not in a position to open an embassy because there was no such place as Israel or Palestine. There was such a place as Jerusalem. So all these major powers, starting with the Russians, and we're talking now about the Tsarist Russia, okay? All of them had this foothold and tried to influence affairs here. There are only two which I'm going to try for us to get a foothold into. One of them is the Latin Patriarchate, in other words, the representative of the Vatican. Try. And continue from there into the Greek Orthodox Archpatriarch. He owes me an awful lot, including giving us the intellectual property rights for the map. The map of the old map of Jerusalem. Okay.
The British government of Lord Melbourne opened a consulate here at the invitation of Muhammad Ali.
And that would have been in the old city.
That was when he briefly conquered Syria. This was considered part of Syria.
Correct.
And they kept it open, and that's from where Lord Shaftesbury and his Anglican revived Jewish homeland as an Anglican in Jerusalem started back in the 1840s.
As our official historian and guide, Yoni, who was one of the exhibition builders, would have known exactly which building that was, where they were, and who actually lived there or worked there, and in which particular years. Institut Français, you know that the Goethe Institute amongst German embassies around the world, there's a Goethe Institute there's a Cervantes Institute where you go to learn Spanish, and this is the only one which is here and not in Tel Aviv.
The Institute Français.
Okay, Romain Gary. It's named after the French writer. And if any of my students, I'm not talking about visitors, I mean students, really want to get the whole thing in an image, I'll bring them here and say what the whole French Revolution was all about.
Actually, I want to get a photograph of that. My friend Pascal will be impressed.